Hello and welcome to another edition of the Stench of Truth. The star window cat is in presence. I just want to do a very quick video. In light of all the things that we're always facing and all of the issues that I bring up here, some of which are very terrible, very horrible, the most awful kinds of things you can think of, and then of course the random everyday lunacy of the world around us, including the world of politics. There is, of course, many issues that we could talk about, and I could come on here literally every day and scream and holler about every single one of them because I have passion about them and they have real meaning for me. And what I express is real to you. Of course, we had Obamacare, as it's called, the Affordable Care Act, was upheld as being constitutional because it is being interpreted by the Supreme Court as a tax. I'm actually a little bit surprised by that. I kind of expected that they might strike it down, or at least partly strike it down. So now, we'll have to deal with the fallout. Of course, there are tremendous problems with Obamacare, and the major issue on the other side of the fake left-right thing is that the so-called right-wing Republicans don't have any way of addressing the issues that are present in the healthcare system in this country. Now, Obamacare, of course, does have some provisions that a lot of people do like. The thing that I am really dead set against is the bailout to the private insurance industry that it actually is. And it forces people to buy a policy from a private health insurance company or pay a quote-unquote tax to make up for that. I'll have more to say on this later. That's not the subject of this video, but it does relate. And the way it does relate is that I think it's very important for us to take a step back from whatever it is that we're doing and realize that there are things that we need to do and can do closer to home, so to speak. Number one, in order to avoid any interaction with the healthcare system, one must take every effort to make one's health the best they can. That is, to a great extent, your exclusive responsibility. You need to start choosing to eat right, to exercise, and to take care of your body. Because if you are not able to do the things that you want to do because you're sick, then you are going to be left unfulfilled. Especially for people who are activists, who want to get involved. If you're sitting at home on your couch watching some stupid TV show and you're not eating right, you're not taking care of yourself, and you're not exercising, then you're just begging to become a part of the fucking system, aren't you? Okay, so number one, start taking care of yourself. If you haven't been doing this before, you need to start doing it now, because now it's more important than ever, especially with the changes in the healthcare system that we are seeing right now. If you want to stay out of it, keep yourself as healthy as you can. And that way, you stay out of it. Now, there's a direct link between the body and the mind. If the body is healthy, the mind is probably going to be healthy. That's not always true. I'm not a doctor, but it stands to reason and logic. Okay? If you consume the right kinds of food, your brain gets the right kind of nutrition that it needs, and it functions properly. That just makes sense. Okay? And that's another thing. You need to be in the right mindset. You have to have a way to release the emotions that are inside of you. If you are constantly angry all the time, constantly mad, as some people no doubt think I am, which is not true at all. If you're constantly mad all the time, then you need to do something to address that. If you're constantly depressed, if you're constantly whatever, if you're too much of anything that is not acceptable to you, you need to do something to address that. And I think you need to pull back and you need to focus on what's at the very core of everything, and that is you, yourself, your physical body and your mind. And your mind relates to your spirit, and all of this stuff is very intertwined. And you need to find some kind of balance. Bring in good food, good energy, good health, and good thoughts to promote the health of your body, your mind, and your spirit. And therefore, you can then devote energy outward from you because you will have an abundance of it and an excess amount of it. It's very basic stuff, and I don't think I ever even really talked about this before, but I think it's really true. You need to do that. In order to have any effect on anybody else, you really need to look close at yourself and decide what it is about yourself that is not in balance. And if you want to stay out of the healthcare nightmare, the best way to do it is to not get sick. And the best way to do that is to take care of your body, your mind, and your spirit. Absolute top priority. Thank you. Good day.